Hello and welcome to the Incaran sector. This is Andrew, and this is finally part 2 of starting Imperial Knights. So here we have what remains of me to do for the Knights. I'm going to build the other guy of this and do a base very similar to this. Now, I'm really happy with this base, and I've been using it on all my Instagram shots to stand other models on, and it's magnetized, so he just slots right in there. Ooh. I've got the magnets right. I put them the wrong way around. There we go. So he just slots in. I've not got this right at all, have I? There we are. I think that's him. That's him. He just moves along. He wobbles a little bit, but he's okay. So I want to do the same again. So episode 2 will be focused purely on bases. So this guy and these will go away. So if you can see, I glued all of the individual sprue pieces down first and then put the mud effect on afterwards and tried to sort of push it through the gaps. Now, I'm wondering if this mud paint is strong enough once it's dried to hold these pieces in place. So it's going to take a little bit longer. So if I do a section of mud and then push these pieces in, let it dry and come back to a section of mud, push these pieces in. Obviously different pattern, different base. They're going to get a slightly different paint job, but it's going to be of a similar style. So the bases want to look a bit different as well. And again, probably magnetize the bottom and have its freestanding bases. Oh, I've got different bases to display the models, and also these guys have a nice base to stand on when they're on the tabletop. So that is the plan. So what I'm going to do now is jump cut to me having a pile of sprues, all chopped up into brick-like pieces. So first of all, I need some kind of container, which I don't know if I have or not, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys back in a little bit. Okay, so I chopped together some sprues. So they come out teeny tiny pieces. That way around. Oop. Oh, I didn't miss. I thought I'd missed. Oh, I did miss. It's right on there. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take... Let's see if we can do this on camera. I've not done this before. So I have... Go over there. I have my mud. Yeah, this will probably all get sprayed and have to be repainted, but that's okay. So we'll just dollop a good generous portion on. Let's try for a quarter like that. Just to be safe, let's get good cover. Says it used to be a file, but there we go. Like I say, it used to be a file, but I've been using it as a spatula so long, I've completely taken off any of this stuff. Right, so if we take some chunks of this, let's have a look, and then push it down. I don't know if this will even work. But we'll get the chunks in. Get the mud all over myself. Alright, so I will carry on putting these in and then jump back. So hang fire a second. Alright, so here is experiment number 1. So I've just about a quarter, just under, of the disc. Put plenty of the mud down, pushed these blocks into it. They're still flexible and move around. but we'll see. So I'll leave this overnight to dry. Probably won't pick it up again until tomorrow night anyway. So I'll leave it for almost 24 hours, see if it sets in, and then I'll be a bit more painstaking. I might have to paint each brick individually with Dawnstone rather than spraying everything, but then wash it down with lots of Agrax and Seraphim Sepia and Nulling Oil, get it all going, and then probably have maybe if I get the bricks down to here and then just have a chunk of mud, so it'll be very different to this one that's split into 2 chunks of mud. So we'll have a look. And this one's much more uniform because of the way it's glued in. Maybe I'll try and make it more uniform for a section there, because it's sort of breaking up in ancient cobblestone, so it doesn't have to be all be uniform. But we'll see how this one goes. We'll have a play with that. So it'll be 24 hours for me, and it should be an instant for you. So see you in a second. Alright, it's been about 20 to 24 hours, and it has set. It seems to be fairly well set in place. So I can say I'm happy with that. Pattern's a bit rough though, but so I'll maybe do this quarter next and see where it goes. Alright, so we'll fill in some more of this, and then we will let it set, and then we can figure out what I'm going to do. I might have to Dawnstone each individual brick, which is a bit of a pain, rather than spray it all, because then I'd have to paint the mud. Either way, but hey, it's a long project. Take a bit of time, make it look a bit different and special, because I still like this one. Alright, so let's keep going on that one. So here we have, I just went ahead and just did the lot, kind of as you like it. That's not going to look good, right? There we go. Anyway, so that piece needs to dry again overnight. This bit that dried, I did wash some, I put some Dawnstone over it, and it worked out quite well. I've only got 1 or 2 places to clean up with the mud. Probably get that through dry brushing and oil washes and everything first anyway. So all in all, this is looking pretty good. So I'm going to leave this as it is, as much as I want to keep fiddling. Gotta let it dry and then set, and then I'll come back to it tomorrow night and we can have a look at washes and dry brushing and all sorts, and then get the grass and things into it to get it looking a bit more like this. And then hopefully I can magnetize this one just as successfully, and then we'll build up the Amriger itself. Right, seconds for you, a day for me. Okay, so we had it dried overnight. It all seems to be set in place, so I'm pretty happy with that. And this area, we'll put some Dawnstone on it last night, so my next job is to Dawnstone the rest of the blocks, and then drown it in Agrax and Nulling Oil and Seraphim Sepia and any other one that takes my fancy. But for now, Dawnstone time. Alright, I've put the Dawnstone on it. Doesn't look too much different because I think this is the same colour as the sprues, but so the next step then is just about drying up with the black around the edge as well, just to make the black rim back to normal. Give it a few more minutes to dry, and then get my washes out and get this washed down, and do some dry brushing. Oh, actually I do have some grey sears somewhere. Maybe do the dry brushing first. Let's give that a try. Alright, so I got it dry brushed and got the grass on it and left it to dry. It's alright, but all in all, actually, I think I prefer the more regimented style of actually gluing it down. It's only if you really look close and top down that you can not see the mud. It becomes very obvious. So, yeah, I'll leave it as it is. And they're just different parts of the city, I suppose. This one's running down. This one's much more run down. So the last step to do with this one is give it a varnish coat. So I have these two. I have this top coat flat mat, which I'll spray down first, and once that's dry, I'll use just this flat, which is a bit shinier, which is what I did with the actual knight itself. Sprayed with this one, and then with this one. So I'll give it a spray down, let it dry, give it a spray down with the other one, and then come back. And here we have the finished product varnished up with its 2 layers of varnish, and it's pretty good. Like I say, actually I'm not convinced by this method, especially, I'll bring back this one. This one's just got that slightly more uniformness. I mean, it's not bad, and it's a good attempt, and I obviously can't do much about it. I'm using it now, but I think any bases moving on will be done more similar to this method. I'll stick them down first, maybe try and make sort of something in between that's a bit mishmash and a bit more structured, and have a spectrum of bases. But that's the 2 bases done. So that wraps up part 2 of the Imperial Knights, that featured one Imperial Knight very briefly at the beginning, but got to build up the model for this one, and that'll be part 3. And then hopefully part 4 will include some warglaves. But thank you very much for watching. This is Andrew at the Karen Sector. Please do like and subscribe. More video bat reps coming up, and more videos of building armies. Maybe a Blood Angels overview. We'll see you in the next video.